go. Here is John Callum.
Okay, Jahan Kalam again going left and right and with 400 horsepower. He is just throwing that car around.
I can
Okay,
see
but
the
look at this.
hesitation in John Callum's moves right now. Because usually you would go flat out in this section. However, you are doing a rear-wheel drive car, so going flat out all the time is not an option.
Sorry about that, but there was no hesitation on that jump whatsoever.
Yep.
He just flew so far. So great job, Lantra lover.
Actually, Keanu was right. This is a very powerful 400 horsepower rear-wheel drive BMW M2. It was kind of a handful to drive. So, of course, that was not on the limit driving. I was trying to keep the car in control. But you'll see, not for very long.
And so now, Angelo Hieronimo is just way down in 5th place, Miss Scott.
Oh, dear. And here we have Lantra Lover. Oh, no! Oh, dear. No recovery. Nice.
Wow.
Lucky man. He's a lucky.
You just got it right there when he went.
Oh, dear.
Hey guys, this is John Callum from KHL Motorsport. We're based in the Philippines, more specifically in the Metro Manila area, and we have undergone a very serious and very severe quarantine period where our movements were really restricted due to the ongoing pandemic. As of this recording, there has been over 1,000 people who have died from COVID-19. And I personally sympathize with the families of those who lost their loved ones. Of course, there are a lot of my fellow compatriots that also have lost their jobs or could not report to their jobs or are having difficulty going to their jobs, to travel, to commute, and all that. It has been tough, but it was most difficult in the middle of March when they first imposed the quarantine very severely in the Metro Manila area. We had nothing to do. We could not do any work. I could not, in good conscience, leave the house except to purchase necessary supplies. So there was a lot of free time, and some of the time we have occupied, or I have occupied, by competing online. And we've talked about our sim rig that we have made in a previous video. You'll see the card somewhere on top. I never would have imagined that it would be such a very important device for us to pass the time with. And it's not a surprise that Real Motorsport has been suspended worldwide. Formula 1 is supposed to resume in less than a month's time in Austria. Even in Philippine motorsport, all motorsport events have been suspended, cancelled. And the only avenue available was to play digital motorsport. And that's what I did. Well, of course, we dabbled in RFactor because an organization called Sim Racing Pilipinas or Sim Racing PH consists of Alan Escoto, Daryl Brady, Gav Quintos. Apparently, the VVTI Cup is something that Sim Racing Pilipinas organizes annually. And I was able to participate in what ends up to be the final season based on RFactor. And RFactor is really primitive by today's standards. But RFactor is the only platform that someone has made virtual representations of Philippine local tracks in it. It was something that I really wanted to try out. And it did not disappoint. We got to be more intimate with our local tracks, and of course, had a great time dicing with people. KHL Motorsport has formed the e-racing team, specifically for RFactor. That includes myself, Adrian Tayag, and Patrick Maliksi. Yeah, so my new friends and I had a blast during the season, and hopefully that by next year we'll be racing again together. We've also raced in e-racing Grand Prix Southeast Asia, which is a league organized by ex-Formula 1 driver Alex Young. Well, we haven't dominated, we haven't even placed anywhere respectable. I was able to dice with them. I learned a lot of racecraft. It gave me the confidence that I could really fight. It's just a matter of more seat time. I could definitely give everybody a run for their money. There's a clip that we will show on some highlights on our last race in Sepang. Take a look.
John Lawrence Bernardo and Johan Kalam are the two ahead of him. So Quintos, we've followed his progress right the way from P21 up to now P4. Alex, but time running out, 4.5 minutes only to go.
Yeah, so
Seiko, no problems for him. He's still leading. Kalam in second, but Quintos is closing in on him, although Joriel Cruz is still closing in on Quintos, and maybe Cruz can get that elusive first podium of the season for him.
Down. Quintos is not done here. Well, we're talking about the lag, and maybe the lag was also the reason he spun off in that one. But he'll be quite appreciative over the last few laps, because a lot of drivers go off in the last couple of laps, and that's allowed him to go from, what was it, 7th a lap ago, and now he's up to 3rd. And it suddenly looks like second is within his grasp with 3 minutes to go.
He's just 0.5 of a second down on Jahan Kalam. Kalam, you can see him in the red. Quintos in the white makes the move all the time, shadowing as Joriel Cruz. Once again, Quintos has a look on the inside. They take this very quick left-right. Joriel Cruz is just there waiting to pounce Alex. Quintos goes through on the inside. Gav Quintos looking for P2, gets himself into P2 temporarily, then loses it at the next corner.
Wow, this is really good. Oh, there's more contact as well. Oh, almost saved it. Oh, wow, that was almost a heroic save there. We'll have to look at a few of these incidents after the race. Oh, gosh, I think there's contact again.
Yeah, another league that we joined was organized by MP Turbo. It was run via the game Dirt Rally 2.0. I mean, yeah, I'm wearing the shirt, but I can't say that I am a super good rally driver. I did try some rallycross events, and I can't wait to try even more once everything resumes. Well, my pseudonym for the MP Turbo races was Lantra Lover. That was a name that I used many years ago, back when Facebook did not really exist, but it was all message boards that dominated the internet landscape, and Friendster was still a thing, whatever that is. And I had a Friendster account for obvious reasons why my moniker is Lantra Lover. Check out the rest of our YouTube channel, and the Project Elantra series will be somewhere there on top. There's also a couple more highlights I wanted to show. Garnered the attention of Mike Potenciano and Keanu Dominado commentating. Anyway, take a listen.
We have 5 drivers for the second batch of PC drivers, and let's get to it.
Now we're very excited that these all, and looks like, if we're not mistaken, all are on a Mitsubishi. Oh, okay, Pirates Friends switch to a Ford Escort, and Subaru Legacy still for Lantra Lover.
Wow, I want to see that Legacy on action, because that is a rare car to be used on Monte Carlo.
I know, it's like for Mitsubishi using a Galant.
He got too excited right there, and let's check in on Lantra Lover.
Okay, so Lantra Lover now, this one with that big legacy of his. He is just doing, he fell down out to third place because Angelo Hieronimo is doing quite well. So Angelo Hieronimo in that Subaru Impreza is now in second place. Romel Mateo in fourth place. But again, a switch. It's Jahan Kalam in second again.
Wow!
Impressive for this very big legacy and still able to flick it all the way around.
Man, wow. I hope he can make this well, Kumai, because he is just getting those turns really right, and the exit speed is just amazing.
Yeah, you know, and just a little note, the Impreza was actually a better car than this one. And but still, Jahan,
That was satisfying right there!
yeah, great U-turn downhill in the snow for Jahan Kalam. This is something else. No?
Using the edge of those tires to keep his line and his wheels intact.
Well, I've learned a lot from my experience. I mean, it was not only a way to occupy my mind, this sim racing thing, this digital motorsport thing. For the various battles that I've experienced and gone through with some of the best regional competition has to offer, I can still hang. I'm not last. So I'm looking forward to continuing this to again take it as a learning experience. Coming back to Real Motorsport, I know that I will have the confidence that yes, I can do exactly what they're doing and even improve upon it. Yeah, I still prefer the real thing, and I'm looking forward for the real thing to be organized again in the Philippines. But in the meantime, I guess we'll just have to use the FIA hashtag Race Against COVID. Race Against COVID, guys. Let us remember that we're still fighting against an unseen enemy. Let us seek a higher power should we feel helpless in this situation. Let us continue to keep our spirits up. I hope everyone keeps well. Please stay safe. God bless. I'll see you guys on the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about sim racing, what your experiences are. I'd love to read them in the comments. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like our Facebook page. It's Kuhol Garage on Facebook. We are KHL Motorsport in Instagram. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.